So yeah, I'm peeling some ginger and I'm gonna freeze some. I will use it in my smoothies or in my juice. Ginger is really good for suppressing the cough. I like to make my own Asian ginger dressing. Hi there, just peeling some ginger and I will freeze it and put the rest of it in my fridge because I like to use it for my smoothies and juices. It's a really good and affordable anti-inflammatory herb root. It's a root. Let's see. Anyone tell you you're my hero? Everything I meant to be. So yeah, guys, ginger root. I'm just chilling before I head out of the house. I'm just saving. I got a lot of ginger. And I'm gonna freeze it. It helps clear up the mucus too. So ginger really helps clear up the mucus. So if you have cough going on, a lot of mucus, I would make like a really hot tea and I would grind. Hi, thank you for visiting. Where are you from? NIR? So I got a lot of ginger. I usually use it for juicing or smoothies. I'm turning 52 in a couple days, guys. I usually don't look like this, but have 6 grown children, Delhi. Yeah, so I do a lot of smoothies and juicing and I keep in shape. I do workout at home. I do yoga, meditation. Did a lot of trauma healing. Israel, I don't know. I love everyone. I'm so fed up with division and I don't watch news at all because I lived in my own cage for 42 years. I'm turning 52 in a couple of days. And I was raised in a certain religion, coming from European country originally. And you know how you're born and you are thrown into certain religion, culture, rituals, beliefs, and you're programmed for, since childhood to believe certain things till you grow up, become a big boy and big girl and start asking questions, right? And most of us are not allowed to ask questions. And that's where your freedom lies, when you start asking questions. It's kind of like we're thrown into this matrix. I'm more like into spirituality now. She's like, yeah, we all went through our own hell. Are you a sister or brother? We went through our own hell. Our parents went through their own hell, beatings, trauma, abuse, religion, cultural societal expectations, you know, family expectations of how you should be. And only to realize when I turned 42, like, I did not even live my life. I lived a life that someone else put me in a certain box of how I should live my life. You know, most of us, if you are lucky enough to be living with parents, or where you are allowed to be yourself, you're allowed to be curious, you're allowed to be jumpy, happy, you know. I just do random lives. You can look up my channel. It's very small. I do like little motivational talks. I was becoming a motivational speaker. Now I'm like more like just chilling right now, being more sitting with my soul and see where I'm supposed to go. But the reason I don't judge anyone, because I started seeing people for their soul. I don't judge you by your culture, by your religion. I don't care what you did, do, you know, like tattoos, earrings. I was raised to be afraid of people who don't believe what I believe. I was raised to be afraid of people, a different religion, different culture. You know, rich people are bad, poor people are good kind of mindset, right? And you know, when everything you believe and raised in, it doesn't make sense anymore, and you realize that everything that you have believed is not really you. And the reason that you're suffering, the reason that no matter what success you get, or you get married on time, or you have so many kids, or whatever, like, you're still not happy because you don't live your life. You don't live your life. And right now, the world is going through spiritual awakening. Oh, girl, I'm so glad to see you, Regina. Girl, I'm like all swollen, was crying, meditating. Thank you so much. Yeah. I go through my own shit, girl. I go through my own shit. Yeah, if you choose to connect with me, but I'm having downtime right now. I'm processing some things myself, you know? And I come up swollen, I just cried, you know, was meditating. There's some shit from my childhood that keeps on happening, and just like on my timeline, I see the pattern, you know? Like, if I brought it from my past incarnation, not like karma, but I know from hearing a lot of stories that if you did everything, you know, everything, but there's a pattern since your childhood, only through different people and situation, it's the same pattern, you know? There's something for me to really look at, not with my mind, but with my heart, and see what is this teaching me? You know, because I was not Olga in the past life. I could have been a man. I could have done some things. I don't know, you know? So this sadness on my soul, you know, that's what I'm processing. However, I have a brother or sister from Israel. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so I am saying is like beautiful Regina there joined for just a minute. She's a very spiritual, beautiful soul. Peeling some ginger. So until we start questioning things that don't make sense anymore, until we stop looking at the news, until we stop, you know, hating others, until we stop putting, you know, fingers at other people, and realize that it's the solution, the healing is, you know, the answers are inside of us, and we start seeing them when we get still. And okay, you girl, I hope you're okay. I mean, I haven't seen you on lives. I barely go there. It's not resonating with me. I talked to Swati again, and she's amazing. She's doing great. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for saying hi. I had Eric the other day saying hi, and I have some other people, but I'm just like showing up as I am. I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, you know, it's life. It's life. It's shit we go through. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to process feelings. Many of us falsely believe that life has to be only beautiful. Technology. I am on my, oh, that's good. That is good. That is good. That is very good. That's good. That's good. I had another brother that I am in, he's very, very, very deep spiritual soul, different state. He just closed off his account and he said he's gonna reach out to me only when he's done with, you know, with his processing. But he is doing, oh, you do? That's amazing. That's good. I was thinking to do like juice fasting or something, and of course there'll be social media fasting for a few days. I'm turning 52 in a couple days. I'm feeling like doing another cleanse, maybe juice cleanse, and of course then I do water fast too. You'll see me less and less until September. Hey girl, well keep in touch. Say hi on WhatsApp. If you ever come in my area, let me know, please. Let me know, please. I would love to connect with you. I love you, Regina. Love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, everybody's going through their shit right now. I had, you would never even think the people who are so spiritual and so beautiful and PhDs and all the, you know, certificates you can imagine, and people of all gender and color and denomination from all walks of life. We all go through stuff, guys. Yes, I love you, girl. I love you. I would love to hear, you know, some of your wisdom and just chat with you on spiritual topics whenever. Just to hear you, like you did your live. Just let you talk. Me no talk. You talk. So whenever you feel like it, I would love to hear your divine wisdom, girl. Your beautiful soul. So whoever is on here, Regina, look up her channel, guys. She's a spiritual, beautiful soul that talks magic, that just sends out this beautiful divine energy, not for any regular soul. So ginger, guys, ginger, it helps you to cough up stuff. So whenever I had, you guys, you can look it up on Google, but I use it in my juices and in my smoothies. And I do like a sesame ginger dressing, you know. Also, guys, look what I did. I did I'm making a sauerkraut. Okay, girl, I love you. So this is good, like vitamin B12 and all that stuff. So this is like, I did beets, purple cabbage, and cabbage. I just did it today, so it's gonna take a couple days before it, becomes sauerkraut. So make my own, you know, it takes like a few minutes, but costs a lot of money if you want to buy it in a natural store. So yeah, are you still on, person, brother or sister from Israel? Yeah, and as I said, I do not judge anyone, because I had to go on the streets to get to know people, because I lived in so much fear and judgment. I would never talk to somebody like Regina. Like, I'll think she's strange. But now, because I did so much inner growth and inner journey and like questioning things and digging down to the roots of who people are on soul level, I don't judge them, because that's not who we are. You are, as I say, is what makes you come alive. You are that which is before all the programming that you have inherited. You are this beautiful soul, any child you look like before the programming, children are spontaneous, they are happy, they're joyful, they're free. Some children remember the past lives, not as the person that they are today, but they remember as they lived like someone else in the past. And of course, the purpose of incarnation is to forget your past. So if you have some lessons or something to bring to this world, your past memories will not kind of block you into like doing what you're supposed to do here on earth. It's, yeah, all suffering, guys, comes from the mind. All suffering comes from our identification with our race, with our color, with our culture, with our religion, with our diagnosis. Suffering comes with also with attachments to the outcomes, attachments to people, attachments to how things should be. And why we get attached to certain things or people is because some of the childhood traumas that we don't realize we have. Or if it's attachment to career, for example, is because maybe you were taught or kind of it was ingrained into you that if you don't have this great career, or if you're not married by this time, or if you don't have kids or certain material possessions, and something is wrong with you, right? And a lot of people are caught up on this rat race, and they're holding on to people or to situations or careers or things that they think they should get. And then what happens is, unless you wake up, life throws at you certain situations to stop you on your tracks. To maybe you get diagnosed with something, maybe you have an accident, maybe you have like a very painful breakup, right? And at first, of course, we're like, why is this happening? Or where's God in this? And I was such a good person, and why is this happening? But if we look at this way, of course, it's okay to cry. It's okay to get mad. It's okay. We need to release our emotions. But then, if this is not helping, we're looking at this. And if it's a pattern in our life, we're asking, what is this here to teach me? What is this situation here to teach me? What is good? Maybe some good can come out of it. Because if we keep on blaming people, if we keep on blaming ourselves, if we keep on beating ourselves up, or some people, just leave this earth, that we will not grow through this lesson. We will not grow through this situation, and we're either going to get stuck in this pain, or we're going to have repeating, over and over and over and over. And at the same time, pointing fingers at people or being a victim, it does not help. And I have been there, and at times still get there. Only now I am aware that it's not the people. It's not me, but what is this situation is teaching me? What is it revealing on the inside of me? Because what comes out of us in painful moments of our lives is our reactions is what we can and must deal with. And understanding this makes you feel empowered, because no matter what situation you go through or grow through, no matter how bad or dim it might look, but when we look at it this way, despite this situation, which might be very horrible, what is life attempting to show me or to teach me, or what is the wisdom, or what is the lesson here? And we can only understand it with our heart, with our soul. Because our mind is just a program. Our mind is here to save us, to protect us, or to push us, to, like to fight, to resist, to get, or our mind keeps us in the past. That's a mind. It's a program. Be still and know. I'm just so glad that when I connect with beautiful souls around the world and around America, who are able to understand what I am sharing, and who are not afraid of their feelings, who are not afraid of being raw and real. Because, guys, I've talked to people from all walks of life. Nobody's got it all together. Nobody. Only few people, I love you, thank you for sharing. Yeah, only few people before you leave. I worked in medical field, you work in medical field, and I've met people, very few people, that despite of adversity, despite the brain surgery she went through, goodbye girl, I love you, despite the loss, they radiated this beautiful essence of peace and love. Love you. And it's not because their life is all beautiful, it's because they let go of all expectations. Is because they let go of how they thought their life should be. And I would always say to those people, I said, I want to grow up to be like you. Some were younger, some were older. It's just being okay with what is surrendering to what was. If I must go through this, I will go through this. I will not fight it. I will not resist it. I will go through this. And in the middle of the fire, in the middle of uncertainty, in the middle of pain, I will find gold. And I also have seen people who were going through same circumstances, and they were yelling and cussing and fighting against the situation they were in. Nothing is wrong with that. However, I've seen that what really helps you come out or grow out through that, whatever you're facing in life, is not to fight it, is not to resist it, is not to beat yourself up, and not to blame other people. Be still and know. Those people who do that, they die with a smile on their face. Not because their life was perfect. Not because They had roses and peaches through their lifetime. People, all of us go through hells in life, and doesn't matter how spiritual or not spiritual you are. It does not matter what religion you have. We all go through shit in life. But if you realize it, that the majority of the suffering comes from the mind. Pain is for the body. Suffering comes from our mind. It's how we look at things. It's how we look at what we are going through. And return to the present moment, where the only thing that exists is you in the present moment. I would like to honor every single soul who chooses to walk the path of less resistance. I would love to honor every soul that chooses to love, that chooses peace, that chooses authenticity, that chooses just being still, that chooses to understand that though the whole world might look like it's going to hell if you still watch news, you have a choice right now in this moment to create your own world, and your own world comes from you, from the inside of you. The world that we see out there is a reflection of our inner world in here. If you were trained to see enemies, if you were trained to see only pain and destruction and losses and diseases, that's what you're gonna see, people. I've been there and I know that. What you're trained and been conditioned to see and believe, you will keep attracting and bringing into your life. The tape player that plays inside of your head. A lot of times you do not notice your inner talk. It's just like, I wake up, I already have talk in my head. I wake up at night and I already have talking in my head. Your talking, your inner talking is not you. Suffering does come from unruly mind. Imagine that. If we let go of everything that we thought we should be, if we let go of our attachment to our own expectations of how our life should be, if we let go of blaming other people, if we let go of holding on to the past, if we let go of beating ourselves up, if we question every limiting belief, if we put boundaries around us, what kind of people are okay to be around you? If we learn to respect ourselves first before anybody else will respect you, because that's what I had to do. A lot of times we wonder why people don't respect us, why people treat us a certain way. But have you paused and slow down and ask yourself, do I respect myself? Do I love myself? Do I honor myself? Do I know where I start and where I end? Because for most of my life I didn't, and a lot of times I still catch myself being lost in another person. Feeling more what other person feels and worrying about them more than really knowing what I want, what I feel, and how does this make me feel? Do we have boundaries of what we hear? Do we have boundaries or respect or honor for our body? What do we put in our body? This is sauerkraut I made, purple sauerkraut. So it all comes to this, people. I don't like why it's showing my kitchen. It comes to this. Oh no, don't it follows my jar. It all comes to this. We hold the key to our inner freedom, to our own freedom. I just talked to too many people, and I've seen journeys of many people, and realizing this in my own life that shit happens, but in the end, you make a choice. Stuff happens, but in the end, you choose how you will see the situation. You become proactive. You become proactive in any area of your life. And even if you will even have to lose your life, you still have a choice. You still have a choice. How? Because no one can take your ability to choose what you will believe and what's true for you. Viktor Frankl, guys, if you read his book, The Search for Meaning, he says this, that everything can be taken from a man, but his ability to choose. You choose. You choose to be a victim or be an overcomer. You choose to be a slave or to be a free person. You choose. You choose. And even if you are in a cage, even if you feel there's no way out, your choice, how you will see yourself in that situation, will determine the truth. The journey of this lifetime is a journey back to you. A journey back to you. The journey of this lifetime is to wake up and to realize that you have the answers inside of you. But if you keep on making excuses or pointing fingers or talking about your problems, which I was really good at, sometimes I fall into that, you lose your power. You give your power away to the things that you do not want happening in your life because you're talking and you're focusing on them. But you hold the key to your own freedom. It's inside of you. You have intuition to guide you. You have inner guidance inside of you. But how many of us were taught to ask for guidance from other people? I was like this for most of my life. So what I will do, guys, is I'm gonna make a smoothie. I'm gonna turn this off. I am gonna make a smoothie. gonna put some frozen berries. I like wild blueberries. They're very good for you. Wild blueberries. I'm making a healthy smoothie, guys. I usually have greens, but I don't have any greens today. So I just made a raw sauerkraut, and we're doing some inspirational, motivational talk here at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna make a smoothie with berries right now. I'm gonna wash them really quick. Put some banana in there. So yeah, I just peeled a whole bunch of ginger, whoever just joined, and I will use it in my green smoothies and juices. Ouch. It's cold. I'm gonna put a banana in my berry smoothie. Banana, and I made some cashew milk the other day, so I'm gonna use some cashew pulp in there, so it's not gonna go to waste, and it's gonna make it creamy, you know. It's gonna make it a very creamy smoothie, and I will put some yogurt. We'll put some coconut yogurt in my smoothie. Where in the world is it? Okay, so I love this yogurt. Coconut yogurt. It's expensive, but it is so good. And I have like flax seeds, chia seeds, what else? Sesame seeds ground up. Okay, for good fats. Let the shit go. That's the word for today. Let the shit go. And all the shit I'm talking about is the stuff that our mind, the carnal mind, the mind is the problem. So when you get still, you go into meditation, or you at least during the day, you catch yourself when you lose your peace. When you lose your peace, so I put some yogurt in here. You figure out, why did you lose your peace? Where did you give your power away? So I'm gonna add some water. Oh gosh. I think I will put a little bit, I'll put a little bit of ginger into my smoothie. You know, I'm gonna add some, I have some of the goodies right here. Amla powder, which is high in vitamin C. Okay, I just eyeball everything. Then I have maca powder. Maca powder is really good for women. I know that, I think Aztec warriors used to eat maca powder. It does not taste good, guys, but it's really good for you. I don't know what it does, just look it up. Ashwagandha powder. Ashwagandha. Moringa does something good to you. It's green. So this is what I'm gonna take with me as I drive off. in a few moments. It's really hot here in Texas. Guys, where are you at right now? So I'm making, yup, you see I just used knife. Put a whole bunch of medicinal herbs in there. I put some ginger in here. I put some wild blueberries. I put some coconut yogurt in here. And I'm gonna blend it up. Yeah, it's not turning on. Why is it not turning on? Let's see. Oh, there it is. You know what else I like to put in here? I like to put cinnamon in there because cinnamon is really good for you. I put cinnamon in my coffee too. What else? Well, you can put anything in here. If I had some like green herbs, you know, greens, I would put some greens in here. But let me see. What I will do is I will put the lid on it and I'm gonna be driving and drinking. Yes, I'm gonna be driving and drinking. Good stuff. Driving and drinking. So whoever else is on, if you want to say hi to me before I turn off my video, I would love to say hi and bye to you if you choose to. Yeah, so I just made a whole bunch of ginger. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I made raw sauerkraut with some beets, purple cabbage, and I made myself a berry smoothie to go. I'm gonna go drive off right now. Drive off right now, people. You guys want to say hi? Where are you guys joining from before I turn off my live? Yeah, I'm talking about health, motivation, and spirituality here. Health, motivation, and spirituality. Before I turn off my live, guys, you wanna say hi to me where you guys are joining from? I'm about health, motivation, and spirituality. I'm finishing up my live. If you guys wanna say hi, let me know you're here. So yeah, you gotta let this shit go. You realize that you have a power. You have the answers on the inside of you. And you just gotta get still. Be still and know. So I'm gonna clock out now, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It was fun. You know, I've seen many people who cured themselves just by eating clean, just by choosing the foods they put inside of their body. It's not about diet, it's not about religion, it's about choice. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Everything that you need for health and well-being is inside of you. It's all around us. I'm gonna be checking out, guys. I love you all. Bye bye.